Okay, good morning everybody. Day 3, January the 26th. I got a 5 o'clock this morning, my phone went off telling me we have a wind advisory. So that might mean my recording is going to be difficult, but hoping for a good day of hiking. Leaving Woody Gap. Had a great stay at the hostel last night. Had a great room by myself. I didn't have to sleep in the bunks with anybody. It was pretty nice. Headed to Neel's Gap. Going over Blood Mountain today, which is the highest elevation in Georgia on the AT. Haven't started my watch yet. I'll get back with you in a second. So, Blood Mountain is 43, I think, somewhere 43 something elevation, and I'm at 3149 right now. So I got a 1,200 foot climb today at least, and then it's down to Neel's Gap from there. A 10-mile hike. Feeling good. 10 miles shouldn't be a problem. You never know though on these, never know on these climbs how that's going to go over. So hopefully I'll have some views. I know there's some really good views from Blood Mountain, but it's got to do a lot of clearing up between now and then for me to be able to get them. Oh, here comes some trail runners. Well, this is the top of Big Cedar Mountain, and this is called Lookout Rock, which on a clear day, I would guess is a gorgeous view from here. But unfortunately, you can't see 50 yards now. 3,540 elevation. And today, so far, I've gone up 405 feet and down 34 feet. Oh well, I know it would be gorgeous out right through there if it was clear. Lookout Rock. This is 0.9 from Woody Gap, so just under a mile from Woody Gap to here. Got several more climbs yet to do today. Got to go up to 43. That's 35. I'm sure there'll be some downs before I go up again. As expected, I went over the top of Big Cedar Mountain and started down again. So got a nice slope trail here, not too bad, no steps, just kind of going down. So I thought I'd video a little bit. Today's Sunday. All my family and friends are getting ready for church right now. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your time of worship. I'm getting a good worship with the Lord myself. It's not corporate, but it's still good. Listening to what he might be saying, trying to hear him speak, sometimes even in a still, quiet voice. Happy Sunday, everybody. Enjoy your day off. If you're off work, enjoy your day with family. And enjoy your time of worship as well. Beautiful day here, except for clouds. No rain. The weather temperature is great. Let's see what it is. 53 degrees. I will just hoping the sun will come out before I get to Blood Mountain so I can give you some good views of that. The last time I hiked Blood Mountain from the other direction, it was storms coming in. I was not able to get the views then either. And as I said in a lot of my training videos, I'm glad that I came on the days I came because a lot of times it was clear. And I knew that when I thru hike, it may be just like it is today. Overcast, here in the clouds. But it's still beautiful. It's still a beautiful day. You know, a lot of the guys say this is my worst day on the trail. I hear them say it. And I hope this stays true for me as well. It's hard to say at this point because it's just my third day, but the worst day on the trail is better than my best day at work. And you know, I got a great job. I love my job. I love my business. I love doing what I do. I wouldn't trade that because it gave me the opportunity to do this. So if I can say that, then that's going to be saying something. All right, enough talking. I got tougher terrain. I'll talk to you when I see something good. Okay, starting to clear up just a little bit. Back to the south, east, southeast. So I'll give you a few shots here. This is a view spot. I know these trees are not helping any, but there's some mountains way off in the distance. Starting to be able to see the bottoms now. It's pretty nice. Still climbing. I'm 4 miles in. There's a big old mountain over there. Ooh. I don't know if you can see that. Big one. And the mosquitoes are starting to come out. It's warming up. All right, I just wanted to give you a shot of this before, while I could, in case it clouds back up. I can't get this thing. There we go. Nice view. Well, so much for clear skies. To see the views. Back in the clouds again. This is even worse than yesterday right now. Well, so far today it's been pretty tough. Climbs are hard. Okay, I'm at 3,500. 3592 elevation, and the top of Blood Mountain is 44. And I'm at the shelter that's at the base. I think it's past the sign. Oh, here we go. Freeman Trail. I don't know where the shelter is, but there's a shelter down here somewhere, which is where a lot of people stay before they hike up Blood Mountain. But I'm fixing to start the climb. I think it's about a mile climb, and about a little less than 1,000 feet, 800 feet up. So here goes. I'm fixing to be huffing and puffing. Lots of steps. Got to gain elevation somehow. You don't do it gradually. You guys behind me, prepare yourself for these steps. There's a lot of them. Ooh, my hips are burning. Burn, burn, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Tell all your friends.
We did get some views from Blood Mountain. The sky has opened up. This is Blood Mountain Shelter. I don't know how many people actually stay here. It's just kind of a 2-room, but it's pretty moldy. I would hate no I stayed in here. Since today is Sunday, there's a lot of folks here. I couldn't hardly film. Finally get clouds cleared up and it got crowded up there. So I was doing my best to film a little bit and not get people in it. It wasn't too bad. I know there's another spot coming up too. I'll try to film there. Oh shoot, I got people in front of me. Dadgummit. Not too shabby of a view here. And there's nobody here for a change. Sure that's about to change. Sure they're coming. Ooh, check this out. Wow. Zoom just a little bit. Yes, that is pretty awesome. Watch my step, but keep filming. Wow. Wow, wow. Now we talking. Now we are talking. Last time I was here, you couldn't see squat. I can see squat now. Pretty. I can hear that Gainesville Highway too. Sounds like they are hitting it hard on it today. Wow. The trail comes right down this. This is a big, huge rock on the northbound side of Blood Mountain Cabin. After you cross the top, then you start down. This is just a huge bald rock up here. Actually, the better views are over here. I got up on top of the rock, tried to film everybody up there. And this is actually better. It's about all downhill from here to Neel's Gap. Got up here about just right at noon. Got people coming behind me too. I gotta put the phone up. Well, coming back down in the clouds again. Came off the top. And there's pretty much a big rock scramble coming down. I had forgotten about that. The one time I've been over here and hiked this, you just have to climb over a bunch of rocks and stuff. Not to mention the flat rocks at the top, but I mean, it's just a bunch of rocks where you really, the trail's not marked very good. You're going, is this way I go or not? Hey, I want to give a shout out to some of my close friends who, without them, I would not have recovered well enough to be here. After my surgery, I went to performance therapy in Gluckstadt, Mississippi. And Brian Henley and Brooks and Nikki and Lynn spent hours after hour after hour helping me. And Brian helped to give me the vision that I could still do this when I didn't think that I ever would be able to. So I know it's a long way to go yet, and I haven't finished, but I'm hiking strong. I'm 3 days in and feeling good. And that's all because of the countless hours of physical therapy these guys put me through. Thank y'all. Thank you for caring about your patients, about wanting to see them get better and encouraging them and spending hours doing extra things that you don't normally do because you care about people. And I appreciate it. And I want to be sure you know how much I am grateful to all your hard work. So I hope you watch this one day and know that I'm hiking the trail. I'm in Georgia still, but I'm thinking about y'all and how much you did for me. Thank you.
That's little pieces she took out.
They're big, baby.
Ballison Rock. Look who showed back up. Yeah, he ain't gone after all. That's good. Probably got about a mile to go. Maybe, yeah, about a mile, I think, before I get to Neel's Gap. First big milestone across Blood Mountain. Glad I did it. Well, I had to cut that last video a little short. I had a couple coming, nice older couple, spending the day out hiking, probably between 75 and 80. I hope I'm still alive at 75. The rates I've gone, the odds are not with me. But I was saying that it's a milestone to reach Blood Mountain, and you know, it's a small milestone, but it's still a milestone. It's a high point. It's a tough climb. Today was pretty tough. And I was about to say about how many miles a day would be. I think I'm gonna be a little bit over 11 miles. When I'm done, I'll be at 31 point something on the trail. So I've got a ways to go before I start averaging 15 a day, but you know, I scripted this so it would be this way. So I'm sticking to the script for now until I can get strong legs and get to hiking down every day. So anyway, glad to have that one behind me. I know there's a couple more in Georgia that are big that are coming yet. They're tough climbs. And then you're out of Georgia. Then you're working on North Carolina. I'll be ready. Okay. There's a highway right down there. I should say the racetrack. It's a Gainesville highway. When I was here in January, it was like a racetrack. I got across it up here at Neel's Gap. I will be looking both ways. Yep, I'm in the crosswalk, but he didn't care. Neel's Gap. This is Mountain Crossings at Neel's Gap. Popular place. All right, I made it to the cabins down below Mountain Crossings at Neel's Gap. It's 1:51 and I'm done for the day. Got somewhere around 11 miles in a day from Woody Gap to Neel Gap. Just gonna rest my feet. Twisted both ankles today. Left one pretty good. The worst twist I've had so far was on my left one. And then later, not long after that, I twisted my right one. Which I don't need to twist the right one ever. It doesn't need to roll at all, but I've done it twice now. But it wasn't too bad the second twist. So hopefully that's not going to be an issue tomorrow. It's going to be sore. I'm going to be resting my feet as much as I can. I'm here going to just chill. Probably going to eat some of my own food for a change, since I got to cook. It was nice having somebody cooking for you at Above the Clouds, or going to get food for you for nothing. So, I mean, you had to pay for the food, but they went into town to get it. So this is going to be it for today. End of the day on Sunday, the 26th of February. Tomorrow, I got a little different plan. And actually, my shuttle driver gave me the idea, which is a good idea. Right now, I'm still carrying all my weight by every white blaze on the trail. I'm not slack packing. Not that I have anything against anybody who slack packs. I just want to try to do this all the way with everything in my pack. So, but I'm gonna flip-flop tomorrow, because rather than try to get a ride, and the reason why I had to have 2 nights here at the cabins, because they only took 2-night reservations. And when I scripted this back several weeks ago, it was my plan to try to get as much time off the trail to sleep, to get as much rest as I prepared my legs for the long distance. So that was all part of the script. So those of you talking bad about me not spending the night on the trail, those days are coming. Anyway, so they had to have 2 nights reservation. I would have gone on somewhere else, and I tried to. She said she would give me 1 night if she could get it booked at the last minute. You know, I didn't want to take that chance. If I'm gonna have to pay for 2 nights, I'm gonna stay here. So I was looking for a shuttle at one of the gaps where the road crosses to come back here to spend the second night, and then shuttle back to that point for the next day for after my second night. And he said, well, why don't you shuttle to the gap and walk back, and then you don't have to time the pickup at the right time. So that's a good idea. So that's what's happening tomorrow. Brett's coming to pick me up in the morning at 7. I'm going to Hog Pen Gap and hike back to Neel's Gap flip-flop. And then the next day, Michelle's coming to get me on Tuesday and going to take me back to Hog Pen Gap, and then I'll be northbound again. So it's just a few miles southbound, flip-flop, and then I'm going the other way. Makes sense because somebody I'd have to text them and tell them I was at Hog Pen and don't even know if I'm gonna have signal, so just walk back to here. So that's a good idea. That's because he's a through hiker and he's done it before. All right, that's it for today. January 26th, 3 days down, a long way to go.